Hi there, my name is Cindy Seitz Krug. Welcome to week 21 of a grid design every week. This week I've come up with a real simple little design that I'm just calling continuous loops because that's what it is. It's very easy. I don't have it in a quilt yet to show you what it looks like, but come on over to the machine and check it out, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. All right. So, get my little rubber fingertips on. Are we okay there, Cameron? All right. I'm going to just do a small little area. It goes very quickly. I'll just do a little area like that. Okay. So I've got my little 1/2-inch horizontal vertical grid here. So let me show you on paper. Sort of drawn this out already. Just ignore those from previous weeks. Here's what we're doing right now. We've got these little continuous loops, and what you'll notice is they're going to be centered. The loop is centered on that grid line and then in the center of that block. So, and I'm going to keep them all within the grid blocks. If this were to extend above it and that below it, you would get more elongated, a more elongated design. So I like it all within the same grid box, but that's going to be up to you. All right, so we will get started down here in the bottom corner. You don't have to start in the bottom corner. That's the way I feel like doing it, but everybody's brain's different. So if your brain thinks you want to start up in the upper right or upper left and try it from there, that's perfectly fine. Whatever feels good for you. So you can see I'm trying to, on these grid lines, make my little loop go around that so that that's centered. Alright, now when we get to the bottom here, we're just going to travel up to the next line and go backwards. Alright, up to the next line. Like I said, if these loops went above or below those grid lines, your design's just going to have a more elongated appearance. So depending on what your quilt is like, maybe you want it to be longer and skinnier. I tend to like them more compact like they are here. I think it looks better, but that's a personal decision. So theoretically we would be along a seam line here and our little traveling line wouldn't show. Okay, we're almost done. So you can see how easy this is and how quickly it goes. It's just one of our more easy designs. And I mean, obviously continuous loops can be done without a grid, but if you do, they're not going to be consistent and symmetrical like that. So let's take a look at it. Pull this out. So there it is with the grid lines. Let me pull it out and you can look at the back. Let's see, can you see that okay, Cameron? So there it is on the back without grid lines. It just makes a really beautiful design. I've got another piece on this quilt that I'll show you where I did a little bit more. Here it is in some bronze colored silk thread. And it's just a very nice, simple design. And I'm sure, you know what, that would look really cute. It looks like rope to me, so maybe in a western quilt or something. I think it has lots of applications where you could use it in your quilt. So be inventive and come up with something fun for that one. All right, so thanks for joining me today. Remember, if you like the way I teach, you might be interested in my book, The Grid Design Workbook. This has 12 or 13 different grid-based designs. A lot of the ones we're doing on our YouTube tutorials are not in the book. Some of them are in the book, but there are step-by-step instructions, and I show you different variations on the designs. I also show you how they look with patchwork versus just on solid fabric. So hope you'll check out my book and join me next week for another grid-based quilting design. Bye.